All right, y'all. What's going on? I'm here with my guy Adam, my man. Good to be here with you, man.
They appreciate me having on.
Yeah, for sure. I actually met Adam through Instagram, right?
We met through Instagram, and then we seen each other at the gym in passing at my gym in Plymouth. You go to Philly, obviously, but that's like 40-minute drive from me.
Long drive.
Yeah. Philly Edge is dope though.
No, it is.
The energy in there is lit.
Plymouth is good too. I've been to Plymouth Edge as well. My man, what's good, bro?
Hey, I'm blessed to be alive. Woke up today.
Yeah.
You know, not every day is guaranteed.
For
so
sure, man. For sure.
I feel good, man.
It's good.
How you?
I'm good,
You've
man.
been killing it.
I'm good. No, I appreciate it, bro.
You putting in the work in.
I'm doing my best, man. And this platform that I started is something that I want to use for guys such as yourself and everybody else who I sat down with to talk, just to be the middleman to get everybody to see your process. And once you get there, you can also come back and be like, yo, remember when we sat down and talked the first time? You know what I'm saying? We can always do a part two. But yeah, man, it's good to have you. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking forward to this one all week.
Yeah, you and me, bro. You and me both, bro. You and me both.
So let's get into it, man. First question, bro. What was the main reason that fitness came into your life?
So at first, it was just something to do after work. Once you do something consistently, then it becomes habitual. And the brain, your mind wants to latch on the things that you do consistently in order for you to progress in life, everyday life. For example, driving home every day after work. Sometimes you just zone out and somehow you made it home, right? But you've done that consistently every day. Same thing applies with fitness. Once you do something consistently, it sticks with you. So it became that, right? But then when you go in around that time, this is like 2007, 8, 9, where you know, LA Fitness was the only thing available, right? So you would go in there and you would see some dudes that was putting up some weight, and it was like, yo, 100%. I'm trying to be like that guy, right?
He was putting up weight.
So it started there, and then I had a kid. I had a child at 23, and it became no longer about me. It was about what can I do to ensure that he's okay, gets where he needs to go in my process of becoming the man that I need to be in order for him to be the young child to blossom and grow into the great human being that he is. And then during that time, bodybuilding came into play. Jeremy Buendia had just came off his 3rd straight win in men's physique. He was the men's physique champion for 4 straight years.
Really?
Brandon Henderson, who was repping Dartsport, shout out Dartsport. He was repping Dartsport at the time, and then got started with his journey and beat Jeremy Buendia, lost the 2nd year to Draymond, won his title back again the following year, and then won it again the next year after that, and lost to E-Banks last year. But shout out Brandon Henderson, bro.
I just started following, so that name is new to me.
Bro, so he is like 5'8", 230, 235, 240. Yeah, but but bro,
he's a savage.
When you see his muscle density on stage, like pictures don't do it justice. Right? A lot of these guys look great in pictures, but you have to see them in person to get a feel for what exactly their bodies, their physiques actually look like. Angles on pictures only give you so much. Front pose, back pose, whatever. But when you see this man in person, and I've never seen him, but I've seen friends that have sent me videos of him because they know how I feel about that guy. That guy's my idol, right? His muscle density is crazy. He steps on stage and he immediately takes all attention off everybody else, and that's why he was able to win 3 titles in 4 years.
I saw so this year was the first year I actually followed the Olympia.
E-Banks won it this year. He came in and took out everybody.
I saw C-Bum.
Now C-Bum is classic.
That's the thing. I'm still learning it all. I saw everybody from C-Bum to the boy Nick. Saw Boogeyman up there, the Mutant, all the dudes. I follow even the guy that you're talking about, short dude, Henderson. So I didn't know that he was that guy that many years in a row. I had no idea.
He 3 out of 4 years, he got beat 1 time, came back to 1 year, won the title, and then won it again. And they got beat by E-Banks last year, and then E-Banks has been on a tear. 6'4", his physique is wild. His waist is super small, but his story is even more crazy because that guy was, I'm not even gonna hold you, he was a fat guy.
Yeah,
if you go on this page, and shout out Ebanks, men's physique champion, you go on Ebanks' page and you'll see he has a transformation from what he was from what he is now, it'll blow your mind, bro. It'll inspire you, bro.
I want to check it out, man.
I'll show you after we get done here, but it'll inspire you. But stuff like that and people like that press upon you what hard work looks like, consistency, discipline, when you don't got nobody else but yourself to put yourself through that. That's why a lot of those guys got one woman, right? They're not out here chasing multiple women. All you need is one good woman to help you reach your goals. It shouldn't be about short howling that this shorty over here and that shorty over there. That's for the young bulls to figure out. That's not the way to go. Right? I'm 32. I'll be 33 this year, and I'm still single, unfortunately. But I know what I've had an idea or an opportunity to experience being with a good woman feels like. So it's like once you experience that, you start to detract away from chasing, because you realize that one good woman can help you get a lot of things, accomplish a lot of things, and get to higher places 100%. From a physical, mental standpoint. It's a game changer.
Like I said, I recently, within the last year or two, been following bodybuilding, just to get a better understanding of it. And like I told one of my boys in my other episode, it's really a lot of work that you have to really take the time to just focus on whatever you're doing as far as work, and that alone. Like you can't. And I've realized this from watching. I'm like, oh, like these guys really have no time for nothing.
They show up every day,
eat, sleep,
and they put the work in, not only in the gym, but they go home and eat 2 more meals.
Bro, that's crazy.
Get a gallon of water every day. Somehow manage to get 7 hours of sleep.
Man.
Wake up in the morning and do fasted cardio before anything else. Go to work and then go in and get a workout in later that night.
I was about to say, I see these guys get up, do cardio, then they, if they have a pre-workout meal, and then from after that they go right to the gym. After that session in the gym, they have a post-workout meal, and then they have another cardio session. I'm like, whoa.
Think about it this way, right? Think about the OG in the gym. We all got one in the gym, right? Whether you go to LA, you go to Edge, Planet, there's always that one guy that's always there, and he might be a little bit older, 100%. And you ask him, yo, how long you been doing this? 13 years I've been doing this, OG. It becomes something that you can't live without. Like for me, the gym is, if I'm not in the gym, I'm miserable.
No.
If I miss a day, it's on my brain.
Bro, a day missed for me feels like a week.
Exactly. You don't feel right because your body has become accustomed to the energy and the feeling of going through those reps. Heart rate through the roof. Can't breathe, but you're still pushing through anyway. Because what most people don't realize is your mind is stronger than the body.
It is.
You can push through 15 reps, take a 2-minute rest break, and do another 15.
Go back at it.
Do the same process and do another 15. But if you tell your mind or tell your body, I give up, it's a wrap. It's not going to do it.
You are right about that.
You're not going to do it.
I've realized, me being an ex-athlete, man, I realized that the work ethic now is so much more appreciated, because not that it wasn't before, but the work ethic now is so much more appreciated because I'm on my own time.
Right.
I'm not on coach's time. I'm not on my teammates' time.
Right.
I literally have to choose to get up in the morning, work out, go to the gym, go to work.
And it's not choose. You have to force yourself to do it.
That's another
because if you don't take yourself to the table, nobody's going to do it for you.
Right, and that's
we're all individuals at the end of the day. I can't tell you what to do, and you can't tell me what to do. I can give you all the tools to be successful, but if you don't take action and put it into play,
that's true.
How do you expect things to change?
That's true, bro.
I mean, I know people that have done the same things over and over and over and over again, and somehow expect things to change. It's like, bro, if you are unwilling to change and not willing to make the necessary changes, the hard body, the hardware, the stuff that's in your veins, right? The things that you know that are consistent every day. Brush your teeth every day at the same time, take a shower at the same time, have that coffee, that morning coffee, go out for your lunch break. It's all hardwired into our brains. It becomes the framework of how we operate as humans.
Exactly.
So if you're unwilling to change the trajectory, go to the gym. Just one time. Maybe even if it's 20 minutes on the treadmill. And that's what, create that consistency.
Try to get started.
It's all consistency and discipline.
Start somewhere.
And discipline is even more important, because once the consistency is over with and the motivation that you planted in the brain is gone, you still got to show up.
That's true. That's true.
Still got to show
up. That's facts, man. Another thing,
and it's possible for anybody.
No, for real. That's real rap. Another thing that you had mentioned, bro, was you had a life or death experience.
Yeah. So back in 2009, I was coming home from the city. I was in this was when it actually got cold in January. We don't experience those months anymore. 3 degrees outside, right? two jackets on and hoodies, whatever.
Nice.
So I was driving home, and my car caught black ice, and it spun out.
Jeez.
And thank God, because I didn't have a seatbelt on, and I'll show you a picture of it at some point. But because I didn't have a seatbelt on, I was thrown out of the car, and the car rolled the opposite direction 50 yards.
What?
Yeah. So I have a scar here. I have a couple scars here. I got 3 fake teeth. But that was a turning point for me, bro. 3 years after that, I had my son. He's now 8. So a little over like 11, 12 years ago that all happened to me. But that was, I'll never forget this, because I have a very good memory, and that's love and hate relationship with that, because there's some things you don't remember, but when I got a memory like me, I remember everything. I can remember standing up in the hospital bathroom the morning after, or the day after. Face was all cut up, missing teeth, and it was just like, this can't happen again. And then as soon as I was able to get off the bed rest, started putting in applications, got a job at McDonald's and did that for 2 months. By the grace of God, I got a job in healthcare, held that for 3 years, got another job, and then due to some unfortunate circumstances, had to take a year and a half off of doing some odd jobs just to make some money. Got into personal training at Edge, and then COVID happened.
Man.
I had 20 clients in 3 months, and COVID messed it all up. Bro, your face to my ears, bro. I had 20 clients in 3 months, and it all went down the drain.
I can't, bro.
Because I'm at that point, I was in the gym for 8, 9, 10 years, right?
Yeah.
So I was already like motivated.
Right.
I was already like, all right, when I get back in the gym, and thank God for the gym, because if I wasn't working out as consistently as I was when my accident happened, it wasn't a full body spasm from a muscle standpoint. I didn't break no bones.
God.
I walked out the hospital a week later. Doctor flat out told me, like, bro, you're blessed. 98% of people that are in this accident don't survive. And that was a turning point. That's a turning point, because you don't realize until you realize you're not guaranteed tomorrow.
You ain't.
You're not. I mean, you were just talking about it, the guy, Jose Fitness.
Yeah.
He just passed away in his sleep at 30 from a brain aneurysm. I mean, nothing is guaranteed tomorrow. So if I'll be damned, I'm gonna live my life to the fullest every day.
So after all that transpired, because I believe I've been following you on Instagram for about
probably 2 years.
2 years now. When did you say to yourself, all right,
let's go get this.
Let's get this money. Because I've seen, bro, you've been working your tail off.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, you were another one of the guys when we sit down and talk with, because we don't talk all the time. We communicate through Instagram, but bro, you transform and still are transforming.
Bro, I appreciate that.
It's inspiring to me.
I would say, I've been bodybuilding now for 6 years, and dart sport was like a part of that for like the last 4 or 5. Everything I own is dart sport. I got 2 dart sport tattoos. Like the energy that group instills, and not what it is now. It's very niche-y now. It's very prolific. They got a lot of influencers, but that's because they started out low with just a bunch of bodybuilder guys with the same purpose. Never giving up. Family means everything. Hard work. It's not for everyone. It's for us. And once you buy into that and you see what those guys are doing, and again, that was right around the time that Brandon Henderson won in all the titles. He won 2 in a row, right? So when you see other guys that are successful within bodybuilding, within the sport, you're like, all right, I'm gonna match his energy.
Right.
I'm gonna do what he does. So I started going to the gym every day and really hitting it hard. And drinking enough fluid, drinking enough water every day, eating my meals every day. I had one coach, and then I switched to another last year. It was going to be my first bodybuilding show last year. So all the work that I've been putting in to get to this point to now sit at 193 and still want to progress. Again, it's a condition of a habit, right? Where you do it so often and so much, you realize I'm gonna turn this into something that could be nobody thought it would be. Because you realize that it's through the years, you're gonna have a big circle, and that circle is gonna become very small.
Yeah.
Right? Those guys that were there with you, repping out with you 2 years ago, may not be in your corner anymore because they haven't seen the success that you've seen, or maybe vice versa, or maybe y'all just parted ways. Whatever the reason may be, you have to do it for yourself. And so when my son was born, it was very obvious that I needed to change my ways and be about him. So one, it became, what can I do to show my son what hard work looks like? And all I knew was fitness at that point. So it was easy for me to blend into that. But now that my son is now 8, and he's an amazing child, killing it in football.
That's what's up.
Good in football. Yeah, right. Killing it in football. Good at school.
That's good.
Holds the door for people out while it's the minuscule things, the things that I've instilled in him. It makes me proud to be a father, but it also shows me that I'm on the right track. But for me, myself, as my goals, I want to compete. I want to win.
Yo, listen, y'all. Look out for my guy. I've been following him for a while, man. I can say this from on the other side of the screen watching, man. This dude has really, truly has been working his tail off. Yeah, no, for real, you have been, bro. Like I said, you helped me in a way to continue to tell myself that the process and the journey is worth it.
I mean, it's cliche at this point, right? Because it's Philly, we always say it, but trust the process.
No, it's worth it. And sometimes I ain't gonna lie, man. I was way bigger last year than what I am now. I lost my weight and everything.
Bro, you look great.
No, I appreciate it.
You were working hard.
Thank you very much. Seeing you, bro, and a couple other folks, man, it's just like, yo, like you keep going, it's gonna be there.
Because you gotta understand, there's no such thing as a quick scheme to get fit.
It's not.
Not only is it a mental thing, but it's also an entire lifestyle.
Yeah, bro.
You really have to buy into the meals, as bland as boring as they are. Yeah. Trust me, I'll be the first one to tell you, them 5 meals a day are very boring.
Yo, and trust me, this dude, it was one day, I forget what I posted.
Give me my meal right there.
No, he got his food right here. I got my shake right here too. It was something I had posted on Instagram, man. He hit me up and was like, yo, bro, like, don't stress out. Like, he told me, he said, don't stress out. He's like, enjoy the weekend, do what you gotta do. He's like, regroup on the weekend, come back and refocus on the week coming up. And when he said that, I'm like, yo, like, that's really what it's about.
But because life is not all peaches and cream like we were told that it would be, right? Whether you went and got a degree or you found some means of success, regardless of where you are in life is like this.
Yeah, up and down.
There's no such thing as a straight and narrow road, especially in life and the world that we live in now, where everybody is so hyper focused on social media and money and objective level things. What about the mental aspect? The stuff that people don't talk about.
All mental.
We're all going through things that nobody knows nothing about from a mental standpoint. So when I have the opportunity to say somebody else that I see is physically struggling and willing to put it out there, I'm gonna do my best to be like, yo, you all right, bro? You're gonna be okay.
Yeah,
because we're all going through it. Everybody's going through it, but it's not what happens to you. It's how you react, how you move on and progress forward. Because some people don't make it back when shit hits the fan.
That's true.
They dip out. You've seen it. Some people are so consistent in the gym, and then one thing might happen and they disappear.
They stop. And
you text them, they're not available.
They're not around.
Life is
really
real.
A thing.
So
that's really a thing, bro. Like, it's
make sure y'all taking care of y'all friends, man. So many people die at a young age because they got nobody to talk to. And so that's what I try to do for him. Like when you or anybody else is going through it, I'm gonna make sure that
And I got you. I've only known this guy through Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So just talking to him and having like somebody who I haven't known long in person, but through social media. Like, I haven't known him, but he just, like, we converse with each other and we make sure, like, check in, make sure everything's cool.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I've always been a guy that was willing to go out there and make sure that others are good before I put myself, because it's about legacy for me. What world do I want to leave behind with my son and his kids? Looking back and say, Grandpa was always in the gym. Grandpa was always making sure we were good. He was making sure his friends were good. And I want to do that now. And it's not about when I'm older, but it's about what can I do now to bring good energy out to the world. That's what it's about.
No, that's
because you get out what you put in. So as long as I'm putting good energy out, I'm gonna get it right back in. Some people will receive it and some people won't. That's okay.
That's okay.
You can't please everybody. Once you understand those things, life becomes very simple. easier. It's a simplistic, if you will.
That's real. That's real. He's that all of what he said was facts. Another thing, bro. Like, so within your training now, if you don't mind sharing, like, what are your next steps? Like, what do you wanna do?
So right now,
you've been working your tail off. So
so right now we're still in the bulking stage. The idea is to compete the first week in November.
Cool.
But that's a long time.
Yeah.
It's just the idea is to just continue to put on dense muscle.
Yeah.
Get your meals in, get your 30 minutes of cardio in, and it will increase over time as we get closer to November. For example, I was doing 20 minutes week before last, and then we upped the cardio now 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's the same oatmeal, eggs, spinach, white rice, chicken, green beans, and olive oil.
Yeah.
And then before and after every lift, it's the same thing. And then at night we get oatmeal and a shake.
Yo, listen, I'm
personally make sure we got everything.
Talking to somebody who's like literally going through the process now. For me, that's cool. I don't know anybody like, oh, for real. No, seriously, you see it on YouTube, you see it on Instagram. There's not a lot of people who you sit down and talk with who are currently saying, yo, bro, like, this is what I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 throughout the day, and this is what current stage I'm at, and this is where I'm going. So, bro, it's really cool to sit down and talk to somebody and be like, yo, this is what
it's simplistic for me because what are the pros doing?
Same
right?
Thing.
Now they don't have traditional 9-to-5s because most of them are personal trainers. They've been able to manipulate their success and then flood it to other people and get paid for it and do something they love.
Yeah.
Kudos to those guys. Again, I had 20 clients at Edge, right?
Jeez, bro.
And again, I won't say anything else about that, but that was an eye-opening experience for me because I loved it.
Yeah.
Why I had 20 clients in 30 days. I was putting myself to other people in order for them to receive my energy and see that me, this fitness geek, gym rat, whatever you want to call it, is actually gives a damn.
I'm starting to use the word gym lover more so now. I love it.
Hey, traditional is gym rat, right?
Right, yeah.
But nonetheless, in order to be a pro bodybuilder, I have to do pro bodybuilder things.
Yeah.
They don't miss meals. They don't miss cardio sessions. They don't miss gallons of water.
Yeah.
They're going above and beyond to make sure that when they step on stage, not only do they look amazing, but they're in the contention to be top 3 and possibly win a show and get paid.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be doing what they're doing, especially if those guys are already successful and been in the game for X amount of years, some of them 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Andre Ferguson, Lucky Libra, he just won his 13th pro show. Like that dude's been in the game for a hot minute, but he knows what he's doing because he's been there, he's done it, and he not only does he preach, he puts the work.
in. Right.
So I'm gonna do the same thing. If I want to be a pro bodybuilder and get my IB Pro card this year and fight at a national show, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Look out for him.
But don't get me wrong, it's easier said than done, bro.
Yeah.
Like even as mentally strong as I am, there comes times it's like, bro, do I really want to do this? Like it's a lot.
So are you currently open? Are you currently like training people now, or is this training yourself the main focus?
So right now I'm in sales at a smaller Porsche store. I sell Porsches for a living. I haven't had the airways to train people because I work so many hours, and not to mention, as we spoke on earlier, I am a father at the end of the day. So there's only so much time that I have to give. Right now it wouldn't be fair to me to take on clients because I can't give all of them my energy. Otherwise I'm going to burn myself out.
Right.
Ultimately, the goal is to get back into personal training. I would love to. There was nothing more satisfying to see somebody else see success in fitness. And some of the guys that I did train back at the Edge days, I still keep in touch with. They still egg me on and say, yo, you look huge. And then I'm like, no, we're not there yet, right? But training other people is a beautiful thing.
No, it is.
I don't know if you've helped other people out.
No, I have.
And seen them be successful, and then they'll come back like, yo, I really appreciate you putting your effort out there. But
it's really a great feeling. Like,
it feels great.
Taking the time out to just like have somebody like come back and be like you said, yo, like you helped me do, like for you individually, like that's a good thing because it's like, yo, you help that person.
Yeah, helping others. It's a life hack. They say that you'll make more money helping others than you will trying to make money for yourself. Because you'll naturally get a good feel when somebody comes back and says, yo, you did X, Y, Z. It tells you that the effort that you put in was worth
you gave
something
them a
to somebody.
Experience. Yeah, 100%.
It's a mind hack.
No, for sure. My man, let me ask you, man, if there was any words of encouragement that you had that you wanted to give the people when it comes to chasing dream as far as like fitness goals, or just anything in the entrepreneur or just doing what they love to do, what would it be?
Hey, if you have a dream and you want to accomplish something astronomical and you think that it's not worth your time to even try, don't even waste your time. Put the effort in. Don't give up. Just get started. Eliminate the thought process, and that's why I commend you on this podcast. You didn't think about it. You just went into it, and now you're on what, episode 4, right?
You're 5. This is episode 5.
My man, 5 episodes 5. In. But that's 5 episodes you couldn't have got if you overthought it and say, well, what will people think about me? What type of recognition am I going to get for this video? What are people going to say about me if I put this out interviewing this guy? Because those are very real aspects of life. When you just leave all that out the window and just put the effort in and just put the work in, you can't lose. So in other words, don't give up. Don't give up, man. 100%. Keep going, keep fighting the good fight, and you will eventually get exactly where you want to be. But it's not going to happen overnight. You got to put in the work. Day after day, month after month, year after year. I'm in year 16 in the gym and year 6 bodybuilding. So this is year 6.
You hear that? Year 6. Man,
and I'm still very small.
No,
so
bro.
We got to keep going.
I've known you, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. I used to walk around at 175 in high school. And again, I'm 192 now.
See what I'm saying?
But the goal is to walk around at 200 minimum.
See? Yeah.
So again, the goal is astronomical, but I know it's possible if I continue to work 100%. On my craft and continue to show up every day.
100%.
And just help others, reach their fitness goals as well.
Yeah. No, man. Look out for this guy. He's a great man. Like I said, I've been following him for like 2 years now, and every single day, when I start scrolling after I leave the gym or whatever, this guy is working. He's either eating a meal or he's either posting on his story,
doing cardio at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Something. You know what I'm saying? This guy's never stops. You know what I'm saying? So, as I said before, continue to look out for this guy right here. One of the hard workers I know personally, who I met through the Instagram world. So I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, this is only one, the first, and we'll have another one soon for sure.
For sure, man. Thanks again, man. And as I always say, man, keep working.
Hey, make sure y'all give my man a follow. Follow Avery on the gram.
Thank you.
He's putting in work. Give him 6 months. He's gonna look like a whole different person.
Hey, thank you for putting that in the air, bro.
It's gonna happen.
Sure.
You're already there. 100%. You already proved yourself last year. What you could do, and now look where you're at now.
Yeah. No,
keep going.
Thank you. Sure, man.
Yes, sir.
My guy, appreciate you, dog.